meal prepping actually gives you back time. It gives you control over your schedule, clarity in your eating habits, and the confidence that you're doing something intentional for your health and your family's well-being. Hello and welcome to the Warrior Mama for the Kingdom podcast, where we talk all things faith, fitness, and food. I'm Alexandra, personal trainer, nutritionist, and mom on a mission to help Christian moms fuel their bodies, strengthen their faith, and boost their energy so they can rise up and walk boldly in the calling that God placed on their lives. I believe your body is not a project to fix. It's a temple of the Holy Spirit, and your wellness journey, it's not just physical, it's spiritual. You are in battle every day for your body, your mind, and your purpose. And it's time to fight back with truth and intentionality. If you're tired of feeling exhausted and stuck in a diet cycle or overwhelmed by worldly wellness trends, then this podcast is for you. Here, we break free from the culture's lies and embrace a faith-based approach to lasting wellness, so you can feel confident, strong, and energized all day long. Get ready for real talk, practical tips, and biblical encouragement to help you nourish your body, move with purpose, and deepen your faith. You're not just a mom. You are a warrior mama for the kingdom of God. Now let's dive in. Hey mama, today we're diving into something that holds the power to radically shift the rhythm of your week. Meal prep. This one simple practice can reduce your stress, save you hours of mental energy, nourish your body, and help you stay consistent with your health goals. Now, I know the words meal prep can stir up two reactions. Either you're instantly motivated or you feel overwhelmed just thinking about chopping veggies in bulk. But don't worry, I'm here to take the pressure off and show you how this can be simple, sustainable, and even a form of worship. Let's begin with the why behind it. As a mom, our schedules are packed to the brim. We're managing school drop-offs, toddler tantrums, work responsibilities, piles of laundry, cleaning, cooking, grocery runs, all in the same breath. When dinner time hits and nothing is planned, that's when the overwhelm creeps in. And that's when we reach for frozen food or fast food or snacks that just leave us feeling groggy and undernourished. And while survival mode meals are sometimes necessary, God didn't design us to live in a daily cycle of food chaos and decision fatigue. Meal prepping creates margin, that sacred breathing room that we crave. It makes room for peace in the evenings. It takes the pressure off your tired brain. It frees up your focus to pour into the people that we love instead of stressing over what we're going to cook. And mama, it's not just a productivity hack, it's stewardship. It's honoring the body that God gave you and preparing to serve your family with joy instead of burnout. When you plan ahead, even just a little, you shift from reactive to intentional. You go from what's for dinner to dinner's already taken care of. That shift helps you show up as the calm, confident mama that you want to be, not the frazzled, frustrated one that you don't. Now let's talk about the real benefits of meal prepping. First, it saves time. There's no more scrambling or standing in front of the fridge for 5 minutes, wondering what on earth is left that you can cook in reasonable time. Next, it helps you make better choices because you're not making decisions when you're starving or stressed. It also reduces waste and saves money because you're buying exactly what you need and you're using it before it goes bad. Also, it decreases stress because the decision is already made. One less thing to think about. So that's more brain space. And most importantly, it gives you back energy. Energy to show up fully, to be present, and to live out the purpose that God placed in your life. It's not about being perfect. It's not about preparing elaborate meals for the entire week in color-coded containers. It's about building healthy rhythms, a little preparation that makes space for peace. So if you've ever thought, I just don't have time to meal prep, I want you to hear this. Meal prepping actually gives you back time. It gives you control over your schedule, clarity in your eating habits, and the confidence that you're doing something intentional for your health and your family's well-being. And here's the beautiful part. It can be spiritual. It's a way to pray over your week, to invite God into your kitchen, and to prepare meals that fuel the mission that He's given you. That kind of intentionality is powerful. Now that we've talked about why it matters so much, let's walk through how to make it happen without turning your Sunday into a full-time cooking shift. We're going to keep it simple, doable, and life-giving, just like everything else that we do here. So here are a few simple, faith-aligned strategies to help you start meal prepping with peace and with purpose. First, start with just one meal. Meal prepping doesn't have to mean hours in the kitchen or a week's worth of Tupperware stacked up like a Pinterest board. It can be as simple as packing a meal for lunch, making one extra dinner. Start small just to build up your confidence. Choose 2 or 3 go-to meals that your family already loves and double the recipe. Maybe you make a big batch of taco meat or lentil soup or shepherd's pie, and then you use it again throughout the week, and you can do different things too. If you make tacos one night, make taco salad on another day. And leftovers are not a fail. They are a mom win. This is about reducing decision fatigue. You're not here to impress anyone. Next, keep it simple. You don't need gourmet, color-coded, influencer-style meals to nourish your family well. Simple meals work, and they're more sustainable. Think sheet pan dinners with chicken, sweet potatoes, and broccoli, slow cooker chili, or shredded chicken for fajitas. You can do a stir fry with frozen veggies and tofu or beef, soups with rice or potatoes or quinoa, rice bowls with beans and veggies and a quick sauce. Build a small list of meals that your family genuinely enjoys and rotate them every couple weeks. There's freedom in routine, and you don't need to reinvent dinner every day to be a good mom. In fact, giving your mind a break from consistent food decisions is one way that you can stay present and energized for your family. Next, pick a prep day. Find a window once a week. Maybe it's Sunday afternoon after you pick up the groceries, or Monday morning if you don't have to go to work. You just need an hour or 2 of prep. It doesn't mean you have to cook everything, but you can wash and chop your produce. You can roast some veggies, cook a pot of rice or quinoa, make some protein, prep snacks for the kids, wash all your fruits. It doesn't have to be hard. Put on some worship music or your favorite podcast and let that time be sacred. Let it be your rest time with God, where you prepare not just food, but a heart for the week ahead. Next, use tools that help and don't stress you out. Meal prep should support your life, not complicate it. Use tools that make the job easier. Glass containers for easy storage and reheating, crock pot or Instapots for handoff cooking, sheet pans for bulk roasting, pre-chopped frozen veggies for when you don't have time. You don't need to make everything from scratch to steward your health well. Give yourself grace. Pre-packaged shortcuts like rotisserie chickens or bagged salads, they aren't cheating. They're solutions for busy moms who are trying to stay consistent without burning out. And of course, most importantly, invite God into your planning. It might sound small, but it is powerful. Before you meal prep or plan your week's meals, pause and pray. Ask God, what does my body need this week? How can I simplify this? Help me make healthy choices that honor you and serve my family with love. Yes, even in your meal prep, God cares. Because it's not just about food. It's about your energy, your focus, and your peace. And those things fuel your kingdom impact. When you prepare your week with Him at the center of it, it becomes an act of worship. And Mama, let me gently remind you of this truth. Meal prepping is not about perfection. It's about preparation. You're not failing if you eat out once in a while or if you don't prep a meal every week. It's not a law. It's a tool, a rhythm, a way to set yourself up for success and to reduce the chaos that comes along with feeding your family every day. It's not about controlling every bite. It's about freeing up your brain and your heart to focus on what really matters. Your people, your purpose, your peace, and your time with God. So don't aim for perfect. Aim for peaceful. Aim for present. Aim for prepared and not panicked. That's the kind of meal prep that serves your soul and not just your stomach. And Mama, you don't have to do this alone. Inside of my Warrior Mama app, I'll give you meal prep strategies, grocery lists, simple, delicious recipes, and even coaching to help you build a plan that works for your real-life mom schedule. You'll get support, tools, and a community of other mamas who are walking on the same journey. If you're tired of the chaos, tired of eating scraps off your kids' plates, and tired of starting over every Monday, then this is your sign to try something different. Start small, start simple, and start. Because when you create healthy rhythms in your kitchen, it overflows into every area of your life. Let your meal prepping become a holy act, a way to nourish your body, to love your family, and create more space for peace in your home. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be faithful and prepared. If today's message spoke to your heart, I want to invite you to start seeing your health as more than just a physical journey. It's a spiritual one. And if you're tired of doing it all alone, if you're ready for a Christ-centered approach that fits your real-life busy mom schedule, then check out my faith-fueled weight loss method. Inside, we rise as warrior mamas, reclaiming our energy, losing weight for good, and showing up fully for our families with God leading the way. If this episode encouraged you, take a moment to share it with another mama who needs to hear it. And if you haven't yet, leaving a quick review helps this message reach even more women who need the hope and truth in their health journey. Mama, you weren't just made to survive. You were made to thrive. I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, stay strong, stay faithful, stay energized, and don't forget, you are a warrior mama.
I'm a mighty warrior.